Ladies and gentlemen, we're back with another puzzle. This puzzle is currently on Kickstarter, so I've left the link below if you guys want to check it out. Curio Puzzles. This is the column puzzle, and the creators of this puzzle have also created some puzzles you might be familiar with and some that we've solved in the channel. The Venn puzzle, the Tetra puzzle, and the Jack puzzle, all released through Craig Hill, stocked also by Art of Play, so you guys can check those out. This one, however, for the first time, apparently features some magnets and is a little bit different than what they're accustomed to normally. Wow. So this is an early version. I don't know if the version you'll get will look exactly like this, the packaging that is, but the puzzle I think is pretty much on point. Whoa. That looks like a gun barrel. How cool is that? Just beautiful. It's got a good weight to it. Curio right here. All right. There are some pieces loose on the inside. And then this middle part here, which if you guys have checked the trailer out on their Kickstarter, is actually the first step, I think, is to kick that out. And I think then the goal is to just put it back. Okay, so, I mean, like this video, subscribe, and let's get into it. Also, guys, if you haven't checked out recently, I collaborated with Kill Tony, which is the #1 live podcast on the planet. We made a deck of cards with them, so collaborated with Abraham Garcia Sanchez, who is the designer of our playing cards, and with the Kill Tony brand, featuring all of their comics, or all the popular comics that you see on the Kill Tony show on the core cards, which is really cool. Just a custom deck, really fun to collaborate with them. If you guys want to check it out, it's available at killmerch.com, and I left the link below. All right, let's get started here. Okay, well, there's that. That just straight up shot out. Now, this thing, this thing's got something loose on the inside, and this does not. Now, if you have a look here, I don't know if you'll be able to see that, but you see that small reflection over there? Seems to be a magnet. Ooh, on either side, which might be what propels it. So let's, okay, well, this goes, it goes like this. Okay. Notice here there's like a lip that's shorter and a lip that's longer. That's because on this side, the one on the left is actually shorter and the one on the right is actually longer. So this is meant to go, and it doesn't go back. Interesting. Wait a second. Wait. Oh. That piece in there is quite big. So there's like, it seems to be like a tiny, maybe a small metal bead, but also like a bigger piece in there as well. I've got nothing else to go on. Does this, is this some type of red herring? Does this open up? Now here, all we have is this plate here. And I'm not sure if this plate is supposed to come off. It is separate. I don't know if the final version will have that on there. And those magnets in it. This is diabolically simple. So we'll try it this way. So it seems there are two orientations on this. I can have it with this piece on the inside on this, or on this side. So let's try this side first. Okay. Interesting. Aha. I see. Oh, listen to that. Seems to be some type of switch mechanism in here. So we have a magnet that attracts and one that repels. So on this side, they both repel. Note, it attracts and repels. By doing so, by attracting it, that is so strange. So by putting this one on the inside, it will stick. So the barrel on the inside is shaped like this. But when put in the correct position, it doesn't want to go in. When put in the incorrect position, it does stick to the both magnets on the sides, but then this doesn't go all the way in. So there needs to be a way where we reverse the magnets in here. That's got to be the only thing to do. So now there's a tiny bead in there, and I'm wondering what that bead is for. It's got to somehow serve to flip this magnet on the inside. This has to flip. This has to be this way. This is so interesting. Cool fidget toy also. So how do I flip this? When I successfully flip this, these two will stick together. What if it has to click, you know, once it's inside? Maybe that's the key. It has something to do with that little marble. Whatever that little bead is doing in there has to help it flip. I think it has something to do with repelling it. Also, on, you know, Hanayama puzzles often use the Hanayama symbol as a clue. Like, that's the piece you should look at. So this is kind of what I'm using here to attract and repel the magnet inside this little casing. Problem is, it isn't getting me anywhere. So here's what we got going on right now. So this is, let's do a side view here. So there's a hole that goes all the way through, like this. This is the side view of the insert that goes through there. There is a magnet here and a magnet here. Let's call this one north. Let's call this one south. Now, in here, there is also what seems to be a magnet and a ball bearing, or sorry, a ball of some sort. Now, from the feel of it, this ball is not magnetic. Because it does move around once this thing is stuck. You can still hear it move around. So, this piece here wiggles the tiniest bit this way. Like almost not at all. And then quite a lot this way. So there seems to be a bit of a slot like this on the inside that the magnet goes up and down on. Maybe it's even bigger than this. Maybe it's like this. Okay, so that magnet moves up and down. I'm not sure if this is on the outside of this compartment here or on the inside? Now, if it's on the inside of that compartment, what would be the point? So right now, what we're facing is this has to be opposite for it to lock in. That's the only way it can fit, but it is repelling right now, which means the magnet, oh. Right, okay. So, the magnet has to be north over here and south over here for it to fit within the notches that are there, right? These sort of notches, they fit, this has to line up. But that is also preventing it from inserting. So maybe this has to be offset by this little bead. So let's try this. Okay. Okay, let's lift up. We're gonna lift up the magnet. And we're gonna drop it. Hopefully on that bead. Oh, okay. I think that was the magnet shaking, not the bead. I think we might have gotten it. So we're going to drop it. Now, I have to check which side this goes. This goes like this. Oh! And we did it. Okay, so this bead here was trapped under this magnet right here, which offset the north and the south just far enough that that it was no longer attracting. And it was indeed like repelling further. That is really smart. So, once again, on the outside, you can just lift it, back it away. Oops, wrong side. Lift it, turn it, bring it over top. It's so funny because you can feel it repelling, and then it shoots past the repelling because the magnet that's in there is being pushed up a little bit more by that bead. Does this make any sense to you? So the bead's here, it holds the magnet up, which then moves it past there. So on the inside, there's the magnet like this. And then in the compartment, there's the bead that has to be under. So this bead is free to roam anywhere in this compartment. And that's why there's a bit of wiggle room, I think, front and backwards as well. So that bead can go in front and in back of that magnet. Huh. Fantastic. That is a lot of fun, and I guess not until you start drawing it out do you figure it out. This is it's definitely one of those puzzles that will leave you scratching your brain. But one puzzle that I like because you're not left with a million pieces. I know recently we did that Lego 3D printed, or not the Lego one, the 3D printed mail call puzzle, and I was left with like 100 pieces afterwards. And let me tell you, not super fun to put back together. This one, however, so much fun to put back together. And I mean, once you get it, it's kind of simple, really. Boom, turn it. and we're in. Just like that, cocked and loaded. Very cool. Curio. Check out the link. I left it below. Also check out Kill Tony playing cards available at killmerch.com. And for my playing cards and merch and puzzles and all that stuff, you can check out first.shop, guys. I really appreciate you. I'm going to go back and edit the Spain vlog. I got a lot of footage from Spain that I got to cut up, and I'm looking forward to sharing that with you guys on this channel. And also, if you haven't already, go check out Area 52. We're posting quite regularly on there. We got a really good Discord going as well. It's a fun community, it's a good time, and you might learn something new. So I encourage you guys to check it out. Thanks for watching. Good luck, Curio, on the Kickstarter. You're already at 200%. I foresee this being a great success. So good luck, and I hope you guys, I wish you guys well, and I wish you guys many, many more projects. Thanks for sending this my way, and we'll see you on the next video. Peace.